Yes, there people, and we are back for another live stream. Hope everyone's good, hope everyone's well. Big up everyone, hope everyone's had a good new year. Happy New Year to absolutely everybody. Shout out all the subscribers, as I say, Happy New Year to everyone. You're all absolute legends, and don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Hope everyone had a good new year last night. Whatever it was you were doing, people, let me know in the comment section what you were doing for New Year. Did anyone get up to anything decent, anything interesting? What are we saying on this new year, 2026? It's mad that it's 2026, to be fair to you people. It's gone really quick. Yes, Jimmy, hope you're well. Big up Jimmy Newman in the chat. Hope you're well, Jimmy. Happy New Year to Jimmy. Happy New Year, Frosty, brother. Hope you're well. Big up, my mate. Hope you're good. How is everyone doing? I was watching some of the firework displays, what went on around Thingy last night. They were quite good, to be fair. Yeah, shout out Frosty in the chat. So yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. What's everyone's goals going into the 2026 year? Because let's be honest, we all say we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we'll do this, we'll do that, and we maybe do some of it, but 90% of it doesn't get done. But this year is hopefully going to be a better year for everyone. Because I'll be honest, last year was quite a mad year. It seems like it was a mad year anyway. You know, loads of stuff going on. My goal is to cut down on wanking. Yes, Jimmy. Yes, one take to edit. Big up, my mate. Respect. Hope you had a good new year, fella. That's the one, Frosty. That's the best way to look at it, in my opinion. Yeah, you couldn't have put it any better, really. As long as you're being a better person, then that's all that matters, really, innit? Yes, Jimmy, you'll have to upload your progress to the 100 kg bench press. Definitely upload the progress from what you start to where you get to. Yes, gang. All the best to you as well, fella. Hope you're good. Just got the Wrexham game on. Yeah, what? I forgot they were playing, actually. North End play a bit later on. There's some good games on today, to be fair, one take. Yeah, I hope everyone's hope you had a good new year, gang. So yeah, I've noticed what's Jimmy saying? I'm only 75 kg at the moment. Most up to 85 kg, but I reckon a year on. Yeah. Are you like me, Jimmy? Do you struggle to put weight on, or do you pile it on like? Yes, Slim. Happy New Year to yourself, my mate. Big up yourself. Hope you had a good one last night, whatever it was you were doing. Big up Slim in the chat. Best way, mate. Best way, gang. It's too expensive. You go out, taxis are double. You've got to pay to get in certain places. You've got beer and all that sort of stuff. They put the price up on everything. And as I say, your taxis are double fare and all that shit. So, yeah, it's overrated going out. you end up spending an absolute bomb. Yes, we are. You're well. Big up. We are. Mate, since I quit the weed, I've gone from 11. Yeah. A lot of people say that, Jimmy. A lot of people say giving up the smoke helps you put the weight but on, like. Yeah, like I say, everyone seems to say that. Anyone who I know who's stopped always seems to pile weight on after it. Could live in Birkin for a week, won't put a pound on. Yes, one take. Happy New Year, pal. All the best. Happy New Year to yourself, Amy Gav. Yes, Safe Style 97. Yeah, I like a point of ale. Charlie potatoes everywhere. Oh, yes, gang. Shout out Safe Style 97 in the chat. Liam, my friend, hope you and yours are good. Yes, Ebenezer Red Splat, we are all good. Hope you are well too, brother. Hope you had a good New Year, mate. Safe Style 97's rough as toast. Safe Style 97's as rough as toast, he says. Jimmy, my friend, hope you're good. Yes, the boys. Big up everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone. Weight don't change for 3 weeks. And then boom, starts going up. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, Jimmy? I've started on these new protein shake things. I got a different one now to the one that I was on last time, and it's a lot better. A lot better. Thanks, LB. Just got. Oh, mate, you've got the flu. Have you got that illness? What's been going around? Oh, mate, it is horrible, that illness. I got it before Christmas. It was nasty. Yes, waiting for a fry up. Go on there, Safe Style 97. I packed the weed in, went 50, so. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I was just saying, literally, then, gang, like, how many people I know who have said since they stopped, they've started putting a lot more weight on since they've stopped smoking, like. So yeah, it definitely does help. Liam, I was working as hard as last year off, my friend. Yes, Ebenezer Red Splat. Fair play, big up the grafters. You know the one. Can't believe you're 40, Jimmy. There's no way that you're 40. No way Big Jimmy Newman's 40-year-old. Nah, I just don't. It's mad because I've known Jimmy. Well, I've been speaking to Jimmy for quite a while now on this corner of YouTube, and it just doesn't seem like he's a 40. But yeah, big up Jimmy. I'm convinced they've ruined the weed. It's long gone. Or the days where it gives you the munchies just makes us paranoid. To be fair, you're probably right. You are right in a way, Jimmy, because, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but you are right in what you're saying. Like, it's not what it used to be. Well, I'm quite young, so I never really experienced it to what some other people have experienced. Well, I never tried squidgy black or anything like that. I never seen that stuff. Yes, Frosty. I'm 44. You're up. Just waiting for the day, didn't I? PGR's ruined it, says Jimmy. Jimmy, 1,000% the Romanians ruined it. So yeah, there's something weird about it, in my opinion. There's something like what Jimmy just said then. I don't know how to explain it, but I know what he means. Anyone that supports creepy Craig, the convicted fraudster, the convicted woman beater, and makes inappropriate sexual jokes about kids is also a creep, says Badger. Is that your opinion, Badger? I look at my mates all the time and just think none of this is right to dance on. Yeah, it's... See, like I said, I don't really know what it was like too many years ago, because obviously I wasn't... I started smoking it probably when I was like 17, 18. I'm 27 now, so obviously there's a few of you lot who would have had it way before I'd have even known what it was. But I mean, it was back in the day though. It was big for Rocky, wasn't it? Or pollen as they call it. Like I remember my dad and that like having it and in it fucking. I used to think it smelled wicked. Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah, you can't beat that. To be fair, Jimmy, the good old. You don't get that anymore, though. To be fair, well, not where I'm from. Yeah, I just always remember like walking into a room, probably what I shouldn't have been walking into when I was younger. Well, storming into the room. Next minute, you'd see like Rocky or something getting burnt. You know, you'd see him. It looked like a big lump of shit. You'd go lighter over it. I was an old school. Jack me, Jimmy. Yes, boys. Personally, I'd rather smoke old style poo bar than start. Yes, Jimmy. I never. One thing I've never. One thing I've never had, like I said, is squidgy black. But I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I hear loads of old schoolers mention it, but yeah, I never ever tried it. Never really seen it either. To be fair, I've never really seen what it looks like. When I started on the weed, it was that shite Thai grass. Never. I don't think I've heard of that. Yeah, mate. I remember seeing like all the people who was like older than me. Like where I grew up, there was like a few lads who was a lot older than me, and I remember all them older lot. They always had like Rocky Burns in the jeans or the trackies or whatever it was. Every fucker had a. If you didn't have one of them, you weren't living life back then. Big up getting a slap from your mum because you that's saying it. That's the one, Frosty. If you didn't have Rocky holes in your pants or your jeans, what you weren't living life, as they say. Yeah, that's terrible. I don't remember it, me. I've never heard of it. Used to make tons of hash after those were the days. You're slim. Yeah, that's what I never have. Never seen that in my life. Percent of weed here is Thailand import and community hours probation and shit. Yeah, a lot of the it's what was saying to me. A lot of the Star Dog and all that stuff you get. It's all being grown in Manchester and shit like that. But yeah, and we've been live for fucking 15 minutes, and we've had a mad 15-minute chat about the good old smoke I don't know why the UK still, to be honest with you, I've never legalised it. Like 90% of America now and other places, like loads of places have legalised it now, but for some reason the UK don't want to legalise it now. You can get medical medical cannabis over here, but I don't know why they just don't legalise it, to be honest with you. Good old school Slate, yes. I've never heard of that, you know, Slim. Never heard of that bubble hash. Couldn't tell you what it looks like or anything. Yeah, I've never heard of it, but yeah. So we'll get into a bit of this dark side stuff, people. Now, JDP's and Video Craig are still going at it now. I've been told Video Craig apparently is playing a blinder or something like that, or like basically played JDP for a bit of a mug. And apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently, so the strike what JDP was given was actually a song that Video Craig had sent JDP through an unknown account. I don't know, through Instagram or something like that. JDP's obviously then put the song on his intro. And Video Craig's gone and struck the song. Now, listen, I like JDP, but you've sort of got to laugh at that just because, like, that's like you've got to have some fucking. I don't know. Put it this way, I wouldn't have thought of doing something like that, and I thought it like it did make me laugh. Like I must admit, it did make me laugh a little bit just at the fact, like, Video Craig's gone out of his way to make an account, follow JDP's JDP Army, send him a video of an intro about himself to then go and strike it. Like, you couldn't write this shit, people. Like, you really could not write this shit. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, people. As I say, it's fucking. You just couldn't write it. You know, Craig's making fucking anonymous channels, anonymous accounts following the JDP Army, which is about Video Craig. Craig sending fucking. It just it doesn't even sit right in my head. It's even hard to explain, but it's sort of funny at the same time because, you know, he's played JDP like a bit of a mug, really, but JDP's got it going, whatever he's got going. To beat BC, you got to be one step ahead. I did say half these people will be blowing smoke up Jake's ass to do such things. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You've sort of got to be careful, aren't you, Jimmy? Because, you know, Video Craig, no matter what people think of him, he has got a following. And, you know, people will pretend to be nice to JDP, follow his little community, give him information what they know might then get him in trouble, if you know what I mean. The plan was to let it get to his head, then react to all the people from the lives. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably not wrong, Jimmy. You're probably not wrong, mate. It's the one thing that got me in the whole, like I've said multiple times, in the whole Video Craig and JDP situation was, you know, as I've said multiple times, Video Craig can have a back and forth with anyone. Would bury 90% of people on this corner of YouTube, but for some reason, isn't really responding to what JDP's saying, but going behind the scenes, striking channels, apparently getting police involved, all that sort of stuff. Now, that's what don't sit right with me. It makes me question, well, some of this information, what JDP's getting, is it true? You know, because why wouldn't he just rip him to shreds? Why wouldn't he just do what he does to Danny G, does to other people? Why would he not just do that? You know, as he says, he's one of the best at it. Why try and get JDP arrested or his channel taken down? Or that's what I don't understand. I've had so many people message me certain things about Craig. I don't trust any of it. Yeah, that's it. You've got to watch who you get your information off. Creepy Craig is breaking YouTube rules. You can't strike someone else's. I didn't know that. I didn't know that myself. Yeah, I know. I thought that myself though this morning, Jimmy, because I thought, like, you've got to be careful, yeah, to like play people's videos and all that sort of stuff. And then even this morning it was a Daddy G, it was one of them Daddy G channels that video Craig's got. And it was just playing a Daddy G live with Craig wasn't even on the screen reacting to it or anything like that. It was just re-streaming his live basically off the channel. And I thought, I didn't think you could do that sort of stuff. Like I've lost 3 channels through stuff like that. So yeah, it just I don't understand it, to be quite honest with you. Like you say, I think it could be like Daddy G probably doesn't have a clue how to even do that sort of stuff, though, in my opinion. There's a few people that generally believe that Daddy G takes money off Video Craig each month. Now, I don't believe it at all, but there is a lot of people out there that say, oh, Daddy G is on Video Craig's payroll, this, that, and the other. Daddy just doesn't engage his brain. I tried to explain it to Danny, but he won't listen. Yeah, it's mad, Jimmy. It is mad. Like, don't get me wrong. You know, Video Craig does what he does. He reacts to videos. That's what he does. But as I say, you can't be striking people's channels when you're doing the exact same thing as what people are doing. He was on that one that gave JDP the intro. If he allowed him to use it, Creepy is a massive content stealer. What? So say I said to JDP, "Yeah, there's an intro. Use it. Let him use it, but then struck him. I can get done for doing that." Yeah, something's not right, is it? Now, as I say, I don't believe it, but especially with some of the stuff that Craig said about Daddy's wife, that's what I don't believe. Like some of the stuff what Daddy's also said about Craig, that's why I don't believe that they're in it together. But it does make you question, doesn't it? Why has Daddy G never tried striking his channel? Why has Daddy G never turned up at his door? Like some of the stuff that he said about Daddy G, some of the stuff that he puts out there about Daddy G. Like if he isn't if he isn't on the payroll, then he's just he isn't what he says he is. Oh well, I think it's one of them, isn't it? Like you know, there's only so many people's lives you can play with before someone takes it too far or someone takes it to heart. Yes, a YouTube policy, even if you allow to use for a thought if we read the song for Jeremy so he could strike him. Yeah, that's mad to be fair. Yes, Jimmy. Big Jimmy Newman. JDP said some stuff about Rachel Mad. I think it was above me. What's that, gang? JDP said some mad stuff about Rachel. Mad. Yeah, obviously, but like what you've got to understand here with this with the Rachel thing, the only reason why Rachel's been even dragged into this back and forth with JDP and Hedgehogman is because she put herself in the back and forth. She was on Hedgehogman's live streams, ripping JDP's misses. So she wanted to be part of the back and forth, in my opinion. You know, you can't sit on a live stream slagging someone off and then not expect them to say something about you back. Do you know what I mean? It's like me sitting here now and absolutely slagging fucking, I don't know, someone off on this dark corner of YouTube, but then going mad when they start slagging me off. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't do that. But yeah, as I say, some of the stuff what JDP said, yeah, some people don't agree with, and a lot of the stuff that Rachel Video Craig have said, a lot of people don't agree with. Yeah, she doesn't help herself, in my opinion. You know, considering she's been through this mad relationship with her kid's dad, and he was this bad guy she makes out to be. You know, she just do some nasty things herself. Rachel's got a size 11 feet, put me right off. Really good swimmer, man. Fuck off. She throws stones and hides her hands as well. They do say don't throw stores in glass houses, but it is one of them. Like I've said, like I've said from the start, in my opinion, you can't sit on a live stream, i.e., Rachel sitting on Craig's live streams, slagging every Tom, Dick, and Harry off, and then as soon as someone like JDP comes along and starts slagging you off, he's then in the wrong, always targeting a woman, always doing this, always doing that. But that same woman is sat there targeting all these men. So what's the difference? Do you know what I mean? Like that's the way you've got to look at it. And that's literally how it is. People can say, yeah, but Rachel's a woman. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. There's hundreds of fucking women out there that batter men every single day. They've been getting away with it for so long. They think they've become untouchable. And for that, it will probably lead to their own downfall. Time will tell, says we are. I don't really watch too much on it, Jimmy. Like, I watched a little thing the other day on it, on some of the stuff, but I have noticed JDP keeps on editing the thumbnails he puts on and making it look 100 times worse. But yeah, heavy do. It is a heavy do. Like, just see Decker Heggie in a new version of reality. Oh my god. Oh, that made me laugh at. Daddy's in Tenerife without his laptop, so can't do shit. Big Daddy G's in Tenerife, is he? Big Daddy G in Tenerife now. He's using her as a weapon. I've seen somewhat about this before. 1 minute, people. There we go. Right. Yeah, I seen. Oh, I spilt some of that protein. He's using. I've seen a comment on this before. He's using her as a weapon. Literally saw that. Yeah, someone said that before. Someone said, "Oh, yeah," but video. To be fair, well, I'm not trying to stick up for Craig or anything like that. I'm just giving my opinion on what other people would say. Now, that isn't a good point. You know, he could be using it. He could be doing this. But what you've got to is, you couldn't really say that only because you could use that point if this girl was new to Video Craig's life and blah blah blah. But Rachel and Video Craig have been friends for years, so I wouldn't say he's doing it to make himself look any better. He's doing it probably because of what JDP's saying. Probably because they do like each other. Probably because they are together. You know that. But yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't generally say that Video Craig is using this situation to make himself look like, oh yeah, he loves women, blah blah blah. You know, it probably is because of the reason what JDP say. You know, they've been mates for God knows how many years, and they're probably together. But yeah, as I say, people, what doesn't sit right with me, all that sort of stuff. It is what it is, mate. But what doesn't sit right with me is the fact that with the striking the channels, police getting sent to people's doors, all that sort of stuff. Like, you know, you can't be a grass and then shout grass. Do you know my point? Are you into football, mate? I am. We love the football, mate. We always do. We've got a watch along for Liverpool Leeds at 5:30 today. We love the football. Always doing watch alongs for football. We love the boxing. We love the BKFC. We love it all. Everyone had the address of an actual nonce and nothing happened. Nobody's going to Craig, says Eric Jones. Yep, you're right. Respect Stingerling. Come on, Leeds. Yes, come on, Leeds. Let's beat Liverpool. Well, I've always followed United because of my granddad, but I got Preston North End a lot because it's my local team. But yeah, kids are out. Kids love United as well. But as I say, that's because of my granddad. When I was younger, I just used to watch United all the time with my granddad. But I go on Preston North End a lot with kids. Up the North End. Come on, Liverpool, says Ghosters. So I think it'll be a good game, this Leeds Liverpool game today. I think it'll be a tough and four Liverpool, because Leeds will be right up for it. You're an Everton fan, nice. My little sister's an Everton fan. Mad, but I don't know why my little sister's an Everton fan, but she's an Everton fan. Everton taking Harrison back this week. Nice. That's mad, isn't it, about Enzo Maresca this morning? Parts ways with Chelsea. What's all that about, people? What is all that about? Enzo Maresca parting ways with Chelsea. Won 2 trophies in a season and a half. Yeah, Ruben Amorim. 50 games, 19 wins. Like, come on. What is up with Chelsea Football Club? Why did they just sack managers like it's a game? They sack managers like they're playing FIFA. It's ridiculous. It's mad, isn't it? It really does confuse me why they do this to managers. I didn't think you were doing that bad of a job, to be quite honest with you. Or I didn't think you were doing that bad of a job. It was on the cards for some reason. It's mad though, isn't it? Why? I don't understand Chelsea. They did the same thing to Mourinho. They did the same thing to Tuchel. You know what I mean? Why just sack managers when I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Why do Chelsea love to sack a manager? I just need to grab this. If Amarin got sacked, you could say okay, but yeah, that's what I mean. Like Amarin's win, and I'm a United fan, but Amarin's win ratio is terrible. Like, and don't get me wrong, I've backed Amarin from the start. Like, I do like him, but it's getting to the point now where it's like, come on, you're taking the piss. Like, his interviews don't make sense. We're playing Wolverhampton Wanderers, who have scored 2 goals in like 12 games, and he's bringing on fucking. He's taking off Zertsky and fucking and attacking players and bringing on defenders when we're 1-1. Like he's just his tactics and all that are just shit, in my opinion. And I do like him, but I don't think he's the right man for United. It is crazy. It's mad that Chelsea have done that. To be fair, I was shocked when I said it. Anyway, I was shocked when I said that they'd parted ways with him and sacked him, whatever you want to call it. Happy New Year's Day to you and your family, Liam. Yes, my mate. Happy New Year's Day to you yourself and your family. Hope you had a good New Year, mate. Whatever it is you were doing, and big respect to you. Should be beating Wolves at home by. Oh, mate, I know. That's what I mean. Then 10-men Everton. You know, the West Ham game as well. Like the Tottenham game, cruising in the Tottenham game, and all of a sudden, bang, we're having to get a fucking late minute equaliser. Just shocking this season. As I say, his win ratio is terrible compared to when we sacked Ten Hag. Like United sacked Ten Hag, and his win ratio well higher than what Amarin's is right now. So, yeah, for me, I don't think he's. I like him, but I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna get us to where we need to be. Too stubborn. Is Abramovich still? You never know, do you? The guy just disappeared. Like the guy just disappeared with everything that happened with Russia. But yeah, you never know, do you? It could be. I would love that. All Liverpool fans cry and clap at United. That's never going to happen, though. That definitely never going to happen. Klopp is 100% never ever going to manage Manchester United. That's just a fact. It'd be funny if it did happen. Isn't going to There's no way Klopp goes to United. Does, to be fair. Yeah, just money does talk. You're not wrong, but I just don't see it happening. In my opinion, I don't see it happening. I think you've got the way United are, the way just how thick and stupid the owners are. They probably get someone like Gareth Southgate in because they're just absolute mongs. What United need? It's not new managers every other week. United need. Who the fuck's banging? Arsenal or Man City for the league? The Arsenal, Man City for the league. I think Arsenal probably win it, but City are going to be close. I think it's going to be hard. I think it is going to be tough for Arsenal. You know, I can see City nicking it or something, or catching Arsenal up. It'd be horrible for Arsenal fans if they did. I thought Southgate. I thought Everton were going for him. No, I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Man City are prowling just like you, back down then. Yeah, City have got like they're like sort of like rebuilding the squad, really, aren't they, Man City? Sort of rebuilding the squad, but they're obviously doing a lot better than what others are. But Pep does seem to that Cherky class for Man City, in my opinion. I think he's a great player. Rodri's not played for time for City, but yeah, Man City, we're hoping they fall off a bit again this season, in my opinion. I don't really want to see him in the top three. The Southgate Pizza Hut ad was so funny. I don't remember that. I don't actually remember that. I'll have to watch that. I'll have to find it. Mr. Penalty in the World Cup man done an advert for Pizza Company with a box on his head. Did he? Yeah, what a clamp it is. Big Gareth Southgate. I'll have to watch that. It made me laugh. just messaging the guy I work with. He's confusing me in what he's saying, but yeah, I can get back to the stream now, people. I was confused with what he was saying. Yeah, I'm definitely. Let me try to see if I can get it up here now. One sec. I'll get it up on YouTube. 1 minute. Well, let me find this video. Gareth Southgate advert. See, why have I never seen this? Why have I never seen this? So yeah, this is the advert. Yeah. Yeah, probably was, to be fair, mate. What year was it?
Miss Pizza Hut pan pizzas. And
Right, 1 minute.
bacon. Pizza Hut pan pizzas, unless I'm mistaken. Thank you. Miss. Come on, Gareth. It only took me 6 years to get over it. Have some pan pizza.
Pan pizza from Pizza Hut. A light base crust smothered with generous.
What is it now? This time is it the
Pan pizza. It always.
I need to see that again.
Miss. Miss Pizza Hut pan pizzas, unless I'm miss to get over it. Have some pan pizza.
Pan pizza from Pizza Hut. A light, fluffy base with a crispy crust smothered with generous topping.
Pull up, boys. I feel better now. Time is it the post?
Pizza Hut pan pizza. It always hits the spot.
That is. I don't know why I've never seen that. Maybe because, like Gang just said, it was from the year '96, but they don't make adverts like that anymore. Let's be honest, people. people. The anymore. Too many snowflakes about to be making adverts like that. He should still wear that bag on his head. I was 22 then. I wasn't even born. If that advert was in, if that advert was in 96, I wasn't even born. I'd have been born 2 years later. 26th of February 1998. Yeah. Right, it's about time I jump off, people, because we've got the football coming on. I am doing a live watch along, as I said before, for the Liverpool versus Leeds at 5:30 this evening. So if you want to come over, watch the Liverpool versus Leeds, hit the notification bell on that live stream. We are going live, as I say, around 5:20, 5:30. But yeah, big up everyone who's joined this live stream. You're all legends. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, all that good stuff, people. And we'll catch you on the next live, people. Big up everyone who's jumped in. Happy New Year to absolutely everybody. You're all legends. Hope you all have a good New Year. And yeah, peace out, people. Big up everyone. I will catch you on the next stream.